I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I was just talking and I was just about to say hello to some of the people and then it was just disconnected. I'm sorry about that. Okay, anyway, so in all the businesses, what we do is there is products and the people who basically are selling those products come and they start marketing those products. And the business is all about marketing those products. Like, when you see Hudson Bay is advertising for selling their products during Christmas time, usually they are active during the Christmas time and New Year or any holidays, or when you go and you try to buy shoes and stuff, let's say from Michael's or like other stores, they are trying to market those products and those shoes, right? But that's not what we're doing here. People who start their online business, they don't they don't start their online business because they want to sell products, but all online businesses have products, and I didn't know that online businesses also require investment. When I started my online business, all I wanted was a little bit extra money by the side, so that I can set up my own, side business, because I know jobs don't last. You have a job now, but you may not have it in 6 months. There isn't any job and there isn't any warranty that you're gonna have it forever, right? Especially in North America or in Australia or in Europe. And so that's why I started it. I didn't come because I was looking for a certain product. It's not like I went to a shoe shop because I was looking for certain types of shoes. I came because I wanted to have a business and I wanted to see what products are out there to basically market, what is the right platform, what are the trainings, how long are these training sessions, and how much I can make, because I didn't want to be working like 2 hours a day for $300 a month at the end of the month. That's waste of money, right? You want to put maybe 2-3 hours a day, and then at the end of the month have a couple of thousands, right? So I never imagined that at some point I'm going to surpass my salary. I never ever imagined that. With this business, it's something that anybody can do. You can do it if you are a student. You can do it if you are retired people. We have people who are over 70 years old who are doing this. We have people who are in their 20s. We have people who are in their 30s and 40s. So it is something that you can do and anybody can do it, right? What you need is this patience, which is here in my necklace. You need patience. You need to be persistent. You need to be you need to have initial investment. Initial investment is not too much. Most of the people can afford, and there is financing options available in many countries, especially Canada and Australia. So people always come up with that initial investment in order to be able to set up their business, and they get the money back after a couple of months, and then after that whatever they make is pure profit. And the good thing is that, like, if you have a store, let's say you have a coffee shop or something, the store is not going to give you retirement planning, right? It's not going to give you bonus programs. It's not going to give you education allowances, but this business is going to give you all that. So it gets better and better as the time goes by. What you learn is basically digital marketing. We will teach you how to start using YouTube, how to start using Google, how to start using Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn to generate revenue online. A lot of the people who are in our team, they are real estate agents. They are they have like their own asphalt company, they have their own electrical company, they have their own they have their own business, and they're using this opportunity to create earnings online. آقای اسمت، این بیزنس متاسفانه برای کسایی که فارسی فقط صحبت میکنن مناسب نیست. برای کسایی هم که از ایران و یا افغانستان هستن مناسب نیست متاسفانه. این به خاطر تحریم هایی که تو ایران و افغانستان هست. اگر از ایران ایران یا افغانستان دارید ویدیوهای منو میبینید، متاسفانه شما وارد این بیزینس متاسفانه نمیتونید بشید. پس من فارسی تو این ویدیو صحبت نخواهم کرد، چون ویدیوهای خیلی زیادی دارم که فارسی صحبت میکنم، ولی الان این ویدیو به زبان انگلیسی هست و اگر که شما از ایران یا افغانستان هستید متاسفانه و داخل اون کشور هستید، به خاطر تحریم ها نمیتونید این کار رو انجام بدید. اگر که ایرانی هستید یا افغانی هستید و خارج از اون کشورها هستید هیچ مشکلی نیست، ولی متاسفانه به خاطر تحریم ها اجازه نمیدن که این بیزنس در اون کشورها متاسفانه ران بشه. So I'm going back to speaking in English. Sorry, I was just explaining people that in some countries because of sanctions this business is not possible. So what else? So basically, so this is it. What you're gonna learn is how to start generating revenue from YouTube, how to start generating revenue from Facebook, what are the policies and procedures of all these organizations, and how can you create money. And when you know how to create income from Facebook, you can use it to create income for any other businesses. You can have a campaign, you can promote any businesses, any other businesses, you can promote anything else. But in this business, we will teach you how to basically leverage internet to create earnings for this type of business that we are part of. So we have certain types of product. You do not need to go and try to find the product like Amazon. A lot of people who are in our team, they have done Amazon in the past. You know, it's very hard to try to find the right product in Amazon and how to try to market it, to brand it. There's a lot of fees associated with that. Here, you don't have to worry about it. Also, we don't have drop shipping. You don't have to ship anything to any country. However, you can run this business from any country you want in the world. Like I have run this business in Kuwait, I have run this business in Egypt, in South Africa, in Dubai, in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and USA. So it's a business that you can run it everywhere. And one thing that is very important in any business is your mindset. A lot of people message me on a daily basis, and a lot of them are like me. They're ready for a change. They want to have a business. They want to get started. And I always tell them, hey, this is my website. Register on the website, and if you're interested, just come to the 30-day trial. And if you just get all the information and you see this is something that would work for you, then you can basically start this opportunity. And then let me just one thing. Thank you so much. Perfect. And then you know, what we can say is that you don't have to basically have an idea and know all the answers. Just, you know, watch the webinar. The webinar is 90 minutes and it's going to give you a lot of information. And if you were happy with the webinar and if you wanted to pursue, come to the 30-day trial. The 30-day trial is refundable. These people are not scam. The moment you register for the trial, they will send you a receipt, and you know, scammers will never send you a receipt. And they send you a link for the pre-coaching videos that is around 5 hours to watch. And then there's going to be lots of other videos of myself or other leaders in this community who talk about this opportunity in details, because in this video I cannot explain a lot about the details. I'm just going to give you an overview, because this is not the place for it. You need to watch all those videos in the pre-coaching videos excuse me, to get the information, and then you can put the, you know, pieces together of the puzzle and say, okay, this is how it works. So a lot of people are like me. They were ready for change. They come, they watch the webinar, and they just come to the 30-day trial and they get started. And there is a few percentage of people who have fear, who are not sure, who have anxiety. And I always send those people away. I always send those people away. I always tell them not start. I do not want to have that energy around me of people who just keep you know, procrastinating something in their brain over and over and over and over. It's like going to the university. You need to be ready for that. If you're not ready for any change, don't get anything started. If you are not ready to take the first step, don't get anything started. I'm not here, or none of the coaches are here to try to reassure you, to ensure you that this business works and this business is one of the best businesses out there, then you're going to be surpassing your salary. So you have to get to that level of confidence yourself. When I came, nobody signed and said, you're going to be making more than your salary in less than 7 months. Nobody saying something like that. But I said to myself, I'm going to work hard. I trust myself. I'm going to stay up late at night. I'm going to reach out to other people who are successful. I'm going to find out what is it that they're doing. And most important thing, I will pray to God. I will pray to God, and I will be patient, and I will be consistent, and I will have perseverance, and I will make this work. It is a lot of mental strength. You have to constantly work on your mindset. You have to constantly say to yourself, you can do this, you're capable of doing this, you're more than capable of doing anything you want to achieve in life, okay? Nobody is gonna be that person in your ears. Keep saying that to you, keep, working on your mindset. You have to work on your mindset. And if you cannot even take the first step to try to decide whether this is something you want to do or not, I will send you away. I will send you away. I don't know, maybe some other coaches spend hours, sit down, talking to you and say, it's going to work and it's not going to work. But that's a short-term release. I had someone who came, a lady, and in the morning she was waking up and she was saying, I was getting like 10 messages from her saying, oh my goodness, I cannot do this. I'm not sure if I can do this. What if I cannot make money? What if? And then, and I would just keep her like one voice message or 2 message. And then after 1 hour, she's like, oh, I feel so good. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get started. I'm so happy and I'm so blessed, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, same thing. And then the next day, same thing. And then finally, when it was the time to sign her paperwork, she kept asking for the parent company to cancel the paperwork. So we said to the company, cancel the paperwork, cancel the paperwork. And then she would wake up in the morning and she said, oh, no, let them send it again. So we keep canceling back and forth 9 times. Every morning, she would wake up saying, I cannot do this. In the afternoon, she would say, I would do this. That was me hitting the rock bottom as a coach. I said, I will never, ever spend my time on anyone like that who can't even make a decision. If you are not ready to work on yourself and be confident and want to start something new and take risk, you're not ready for anything. How could you be a good employee in your job? How could you be a good mother? How could you be a good friend? How could you be anything when you can't even take a risk, when you can't even make up your mind, when you can't even make a decision? I don't want to work with those people. So if you come to the trial and you message me and I feel or I sense that 50% of the chance you have doubts, I'm going to send you away. I'm going to refund you and I'm going to tell them. I did that 2 days ago with someone and then I just had a quick conversation with her and I felt she's very, very like worried and she's like, oh, in her brain, she's like, oh, making this such a big deal. And I contacted our customer service. I said, please refund this person. She's not mentally ready. So then she got an email confirmation saying, oh, I'm refunded. Why I'm refunded? I said, because you're not ready. She's like, no, but I wanted to do this. I said, no, you can't do this. These are your words. These are the things you told me. You have a long way to work on yourself. Just go and work on yourself. And I see you maybe in 6 months because mental development, getting mentally strong is not a one-night thing. You can watch an inspirational video of Tony Robbins on YouTube and wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm good, I can do anything. This is something that you have to work on yourself, and you have to, constantly to work yourself. Even if you're a top earner like me, you constantly have to work on your mindset. You have to constantly work on yourself. Try to stay positive. Try to keep pushing forward. Try to be there, vibrate at a very high energy. So if you can't even take the first step, this isn't for you. Okay? So what you need is this. This is my my favorite necklace, sabr, in Arabic and in Farsi, it means patience. This is one of the things you need. B, you need initial investment. C, you need the willingness to change and take risks. And D, some time. I tell this to everyone. The first 6 months of starting this business, I was just spending 1.5 hours a day, because I do work in the construction industry, and I was coming home and I have twins. My twins were 4 years old at the time, and then I only literally had from 9:30 to 10:30 or 11. I compromised my sleep, and I remember before I started this business, it was so hard for me to stay awake after, like stay up after 10 p.m. If one day I was sleeping at 10:30, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. I'm gonna be exhausted tomorrow. But when I started this business, I said, well, there is no other time. I have to just stay up and do it. So suck it up, suck it up, Neda. You have to do it. You have to compromise something to gain something. You cannot have everything if there is no sacrifice. There's always a sacrifice. In anything, in any success, there is always a sacrifice. So I started up, I was working 1.5 hours a day. And then after 7 months, I got to the point that the business income from this business started getting more than my salary. I started making more than my salary. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been an engineer for 22 years. I will never be able to make this much. I'm making this much after 7 months. So why don't I stay up a little bit longer? And that's when I started working 3 hours a day, and then 4 hours a day. And nowadays, I think maybe I think maybe with the coaching calls and everything, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours a day. Once we help you to get your algorithms to the point that your algorithms is working on YouTube, on Instagram or Facebook, on all those platforms, and your campaigns are just generating income, you don't touch it. You just leave it there, and we'll teach you all that. Don't worry about it. If you don't know anything about YouTube, if you don't know anything about Instagram, you don't have to know anything. None of us knew anything. There isn't anyone in this business who knew everything about digital marketing. We will teach you all that, right? So now I'm putting 3 hours a day. So you need to have some time. So A, patience. B, initial investment. C, willingness to change and take risk. And D, some time. I have some people who are police officers. They spend maybe 3 hours a week. I have some other people who are stay-home moms. They spend 8 hours a week. The more you spend time, the more you make money. Right? So of course, it's like having a store, and then the more time you have, the more you can, spend time on the flowers, on the carpet, and try to make it nice, and think, how you can make your store better and look nicer for the customers, giving them a better, a more pleasant, experience. So of course you can make more money, but with that 4 or 5 hours a week minimum, you can get to the point that you can start generating income, you can start your campaigns running, and you can make money. A lot of people think that online businesses are scam, or they are pyramid schemes and all that. This is not one of those businesses. We're not after people. I just gave you examples of the people that I just refunded last week, because I just don't want to work with those people. Not at this point. Like imagine you have a shoe shop, and then let's say you have a shoe shining shop. Yeah, you shine people's shoes, boom, 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 boom. And then when you start, anybody comes with the dirty shoes, you shine their shoes, right? And then after 6-7 months, you start making a lot of money. So then people come and you look at their shoes and you're like, I don't want to shine that shoes. It's too dirty. You send them away to the next store, right? So it's kind of similar. You don't want to work with everyone anymore. If someone wants, and it's a lot of, it's a lot of skepticism there. It's a lot of negative energy there. Everything is, I just would rather not to work with these people. I just would rather those people go and work on their mindset and shop around and go and do other business and then try other things and lose a lot. I pray to God they don't lose anything. I pray to God that God blesses their business, but I would rather they go and try other things out. So when they come here, they're ready. They know there isn't anything better than this out there. Believe me, I'm coaching over 500 people. I have people from Amazon. I have people from stock market. I have people from Bitcoin. I have people from Shopify. I have people from all different sort of online businesses. and they all say, we are so blessed to start this business. The work that we are putting in this business is 1/10 of that, and we're making twice or three times than those other businesses. So also initial investment compared to any other businesses is really minimal. It's really minimal. With Amazon, you have to pay thousands of dollars for everything, and there's a lot of headache with drop shipping and branding your products and all that. Here we're using specific set of product, so you don't have to go around and try to find out what product works the best, right? The other thing about this business is it's international, which means that you can set it up in the country you're living now, except for those countries, and I said there are sanctions. They're sanctioned and they don't allow to set it up there, like Iran. I'm Persian, but I cannot set up this business in Iran because it's sanctioned. You know, all the other countries that are sanctioned, right? But let's say you are in Germany and you're watching this video from Germany, and you set up your business in Germany, and then they give you a business number or business identification number, and then you go to South Africa and they just change your business number from Germany branch to South Africa branch, but your business, your rank, your income, nothing is going to change. The checks they're going to send to your bank in Germany, you're going to give them the new bank information in South Africa, and that's when you're going to receive those new checks, right? So basically it's something you can travel with, you can go around with. Once you set it up, all you need is your laptop. You can just be anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about being in a specific country. Okay, so I think I talked about everything. I hope I have covered everything. I know there's a lot of people here watching. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Mahbub John. I hope I'm a good coach. And yes, perfect. So hope you're having a great day. I hope you got something out of this. I'm gonna put my website below this video. It's www.nedaward, N-E-D-A-Ward, W-A-R-D, and Ward is my husband's last name, and 110. So it's www.nedaward110.com. And feel free to register and watch the free information session. And if you were interested, watch some of my videos here. Again, I get a lot of messages from people saying, we're not sure if this is real, we're not sure if this is a scam. I just tell them, you know, go and watch my interviews on my page. I have so many interviews on my page with so many amazing people. You kind of get the feeling whether this is real or not. And then if you were interested, come to the 30-day trial. Trial is another chance to run away from this, because you have 30 days to decide. And if you decide you want to continue, just book your call with me, and I'm going to happy to talk to you about different strategies and how you can get started. And if you decided, no, this isn't for you, or this is not the right time for you, you're just going to get a full refund, right? So there is no reason to worry about this. And I was just talking to one of the people in my team today from Australia. Her name is Artika. I want to mention her name, maybe she's watching here. And she sent me a video of her ad. And one thing I can say about this business is not only it's going to change your life after a certain level of income, but it's going to change so many other people's lives. When I started this business, I wasn't looking or thinking about the people from my country. I wasn't thinking or, you know, thinking of helping them. I just wanted to help my husband and my own family. But because of the blessings of this business, I have been able to help a lot of people. So some of you, I was talking to a nice lady the other day, and she's like, oh, I'm an architect and I'm making a lot of money and I really don't need this. I said, well, yes, but with your job as an architect, how much you can help other people? She said, maybe $500 a month. I said, what if you can help $5,000 a month? How many more lives are you going to bless? So the decision to join this business is not just for you. It's for all the people you can be a blessing to. Okay, so think about that. Anyway, hope you're having a great Sunday, and wherever you are, I wish you all the best and happiness. Again, I'm just gonna say this in Farsi for those people who are watching. اگر که از کشور ایران هستید و داخل خود کشور ایران هستید، متاسفانه این بیزنس برای شما نیست. به خاطر تحریم ها اصلا اجازه نمیدن که شما رجیستر بشید مگر اینکه خارج از ایران اقامت داشته باشید، مثل دبی، مثل ترکیه، مثل قزاقستان یا یک کشور دیگه. اگر که داخل کشور افغانستان هستید متاسفانه این بیزنس مال شما نیست، به همون دلیل، به خاطر تحریم ها. من خیلی آدمای زیادی هستن تو تیمم که مال افغانستان هستن ولی الان ساکن آمریکا هستن، ساکن آلمان هستن، ساکن کشورهای مختلف هستن و دارن این بیزنس رو انجام میدن، درآمد بسیار بالایی دارن و من واقعا خیلی خوشحال هستم براشون، برای خودم، برای تیمم. ولی متاسفانه کسایی که داخل ایران هستن یا داخل افغانستان هستن و فکر میکنم داخل سوریه هم هستن، کشورهایی که تحریم هستن، متاسفانه نمیتونن این بیزنس رو انجام بدن. پس لطفا برای من مسیج نذارید اگر که از اون کشورها هستید، چون این بیزنس برای شما نیست. اگر هم زبان انگلیسیتون اصلا خوب نیست، یعنی اصلا نمیتونید متوجه بشید، این بیزنس برای شما باز هم نیست، به خاطر اینکه ما اینجا انقدر سرعت پیشرفتمون سریع هست، یعنی اطلاعاتی که میخوایم به شما یاد بدیم انقدر سریع هست. اگر زبان انگلیسیتون اصلا خوب نیست متاسفانه این بیزنس رو نمیتونید انجام بدید، باید حتما زبان انگلیسی بلد باشید. قربونتون برم. امیدوارم که هر جا که هستید در پناه خداوند باشید. Thank you so much everyone for watching and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.